Hello everyone, welcome. I'm RxOliver, these are my friends, and we're playing Fallout. This is Shadow of the Bull, Session 12. Finally! I am here tonight with Martin, and with Birdie, and with David as the Games Master, the Overseer, and we've got a familiar face back to the table as the third person to play Remy. Welcome back, Leo.
Hello, thank you, Oliver. Glad
It's
to be
good to
here.
have you.
It's nice to have you at the table once again, Leo. The third actor to play Remy. I'm sure you'll be the best. David.
And hopefully the last.
And hopefully the last, aye. David, it's over to you, friend.
Yeah, so because it's been 4 months after, my son got born, so we skipped this game a while.
Yep.
And we got a third new player for Remy. I think it's good to recap the entire story before we move on. So, the first session, you guys were just a bunch of strangers and didn't know one another until you all landed a job to Tucson escorting a caravan. You all decided to go for the wealth or for other reasons and head over to Tucson because there was the Festival of the Lion. Now, during the Festival of the Lion, there's a big gladiatorial game in the arena where a lot of prizes were to be won, which you naturally, being the greedy bastards you are, decided to join up for. You did a bunch of side quests, you investigated the town of Dustmere, where mysteriously the population of the Legion had killed one another, you helped a hotel owner find his daughter again in the sewers, and eventually you stood in the arena, making a name for yourself, and you got a quite fascinating name for your group, the Bearded Ladies. So henceforth you are called the Bearded Ladies. At some point in the arena, you were supposed to face NCR troopers, but you allowed them to escape, which caused the Frumentari to take interest in you, and they captured you, questioned you for a while, and they offered you a deal. They were going to help you win in the arena, in return for you making a request to the proprietor, the leader of the Legion in this region. You decided to go with this deal, even though there were other parties telling you to do something else, to make another request of the proprietor when you finally won. You followed the Frumentari's deal because they said they were going to give you 1,000 caps, and I recall that both Martin and Oliver were very eager for the reward of 1,000 caps. Sadly enough, there is no benefit to working with the Frumentari, and after you outlived your usefulness, they just sentenced you to death by crucifixion, and they escorted you out of the city because they wanted to tie up all loose ends, which were you guys. You did, however, manage to escape when a bunch of tribals attacked your party when a giant hologram appeared in the sky. Well, nobody knew it was a hologram. They all thought it was the spirit of La Llorona, but Remy is the only one who actually managed to see through the facade and discover that it's a hologram being projected into the sky, riling up the tribals against the Legion. You escaped and eventually made your way to Red Dust Crossing and the Old Tohono Nation Museum. In the Tohono Nation Museum there are super mutants, which are friendly and quite pacifistic, while Red Dust Crossing is a village owned by the Legion, currently in construction. You made a deal with the mayor that you were going to help the town of Red Dust Crossing prosper by taking care of the violent super mutants and a Deathclaw in the quarries. And to take care of the super mutants, you also approached the Merc group in the town, which were out on bounties against the super mutants. And they were collecting ears because in Tucson you would get caps for they would get caps for the ears. You guys showed a necklace of ears to the mercenary captain, which you collected from other mercenaries previously. And when they saw those ears, they immediately said, well, we have to go out now and kill them all. And that's where we are. You guys are in the West-Tek regional facility after having cleared it from the mutants. The mercenaries are on the outside, and the fighting outside seems to have died down as well. But you have a whole facility to explore.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions, Leo? Because I know it's a lot of information.
Yeah, so I would want to mostly focus on the now, okay? Because
Yeah.
What's important. So to be clear, we just killed a bunch of pacifist super mutants.
No.
No.
But there's two groups of super mutants.
Oh.
So the pacifist ones, they live in like an old Native American museum, while the violent ones are more gathered around the old West-Tek facility in the same area.
Oh, okay. These are the ones we're cleaning up. Okay, yeah.
Also, there is a journal. There seems to be only a little bit in it, but we do have a journal, Leo.
I intend
Okay.
to add some more stuff to that journal as we go along. Now, one thing, Leo, the Legion does pay like caps for any super mutant ear. So the mercs you are working with currently, they are hunting both the pacifistic ones as the violent ones.
We were friendly with the pacifist ones.
We're friendly with the pacifist ones, right?
Only just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only just.
Only just.
Barely friendly. Oliver's threatened to kill them several
Yeah,
times.
tolerable, like.
They
One more
tolerate.
thing.
They only just tolerate me, basically.
Yeah, basically. One more thing, Leo, that's very important for you, because that's something I talked over with Chris when he made the character. You're sent here on a Brotherhood mission to discover something about Project Hallow. And I'm telling you that now because it's something that might pop up this session.
Okay, and I was having some questions before the game with the guys when they were not here. So he's undercover, and in the
He's
first
undercover,
session, I heard that he was dressed on Brotherhood fatigues with the gears symbols that scratched, and I was saying that's not very smart cover. I mean,
No.
you cannot be a DEA agent infiltrating into a cartel and saying your backstory it's ex-DEA agent, because that's not gonna work. So I don't know. I don't know how to play this. Like, okay, I am dressed as a brother of steel, but I am not a brother of steel. I am an ex-brother of steel.
No,
But I am actually undercover.
I don't think he's ever played it that he's ex-Brotherhood.
No, he's actually like undercover. Actually
All right,
undercover.
so we can say he stole the fatigues.
Yeah,
and
something
he's wearing
like
Yeah,
that.
let's just say he covered it up more.
He says he's
to
a
disguise himself.
He says he's a farmer, so we call him Brotherhood of Soil.
Yeah.
Just to wind them up.
But we also know who he is. We just play along with.
We
don't
know
think
that he's
we know
Brotherhood.
who he
Yeah,
is.
but we
So
play.
you don't have to like. Yeah.
We play along with not knowing. We play along with him thinking that we don't know, but we know.
All right. See, yeah. I heard he doesn't do a good job at being undercover. I mean, yeah, it's.
He could be better.
He's also a bit of a pervert.
Well,
he likes to watch me and my
he
brother
has-
do stuff.
He has got a
That's not
ten.
true.
Leo.
That's not a real thing.
mean, it's
That's not a real
kind of
thing.
true.
He has got a 10 intelligence, but Chris was piloting him originally. That's all I'm saying.
So he's a solid 7 at best. So you can play it like.
You can choose how you play him now. It's your character.
Remy's
If you want to
not a
change
good
it-
liar. Yeah,
Mhm.
Remy's not an intuitive liar.
No,
Yeah,
he is.
I imagine the character as being this typical brother who's still like an all knightly,
Yeah.
all too goody two shoes, and yeah, you don't fit in this group, barely fit in this group. Like you are a brother of steel. No, I'm
But
not.
he's got a mission,
Yes, you
so
are.
he's supposed to stick around. And better work with the devil he knows. That's the way
Yeah,
I think he always meant to play it.
Me and Delilah are murder hobos. Edna's trying to babysit us, and you've got your own mission going on. Basically, that's
Yeah.
that's
Oh
the
yeah,
backstory.
I was dying watching the first episode as Edna was just treating these people as their family. This is the two brothers. I'm babysitting these two brothers and treating.
Yeah.
him
She
like-
still tries. She still
Well,
tries to look after us.
that's a problem. I view the twins as children, but I view Remy as a grown ass man, which is why I don't like him.
All right. But you guys are in the West-Tek facility. And after killing the super mutants, you do notice that this place has been through conflict for a lot of generations, judging by the environmental skeletons that are spread around.
So-
You're currently in the lobby, and there's a hallway leading further into the facility.
So, a couple of things. I'll pick up the minigun from the raider boss and
Yeah.
its ammo. Remy could have some armor. We were looking at Remy's sheet. He doesn't have much armor. What kind of armor are these super mutants wearing? Because they'll be wearing raider armor. And
They're
you could
just
wear
wearing
that.
patched up junk. They don't really have armor.
Hasn't he got the massive suit that we captured, like the big flying?
Well, I
man
don't-
suit?
You guys
got-
gave that to
Yeah,
the
but
big
we don't have the
bucket.
power source.
He's
we
got
don't have
a power armor. We've got a power armor frame. It's empty. There's no power armor pieces. We've got an empty power
yeah.
armor frame.
Oh, the frame. Oh.
Nah, we've got an empty frame, or we've got one. Have we got any pieces for it? I forget if we've got any pieces, but we've definitely got a frame.
Nope, you just have the frame.
Where's the guy
Well, we
that's
need to
wearing
find
that? I forgot about him. He's not here, is he?
He's in the museum.
Aye.
You gave me to the pickpocket, basically.
I
the
forget
guy who
what
was
his name
going
is.
to be-
He's walking about in a power armor frame with a combat knife.
Yeah. Harry, I believe. He was like also sentenced for crucifixion because he stole some stuff in Tucson. And you just gave him the power armor frame.
Was there anything else worth looting from
Oh,
these
yeah.
super mutants?
No, not really.
Okay. And we came in this way, or we came in this
You
way?
came through this door over
We came in
here.
this way. I see some light over there. Like, what's that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh,
Oh, that's just something
yeah.
with the map. Apparently, that's a
Oh.
little issue.
yeah.
That's
A
nothing.
wall that hasn't been. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just
Oh, there's a door
Probably
here.
fixed,
What's
yeah.
this?
a little
There's
hole
holes in the
wall.
wasteland.
Oh, look.
The walls are ruined in the wasteland.
It's a bullet hole.
Yeah. So, Oliver, you're looking through a glass window, what appears to be a security room, and you see some lockers with security armor and a computer.
Yeah. Guys, look. Who's the lockpick?
You
What
see
kind
the
of-
door on this side, but you see like a window.
Oh, it's just a
where
window
people would,
here.
like,
Right.
register.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a window.
Is it glass or like plastic or what? Is
It's
it breakable
glass.
window?
Well, you want to try?
Aye, I bust it.
You do see a door behind the glass as well.
Aye,
I was about
but
to say, is there a door?
right, okay, I'll go and have a look at the door. What's over here? Is that another window?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's
Yeah.
another window.
Another
So
room.
basically, there's a sign. This one reads security and this one reads reception.
There's a magazine there. Look.
So
yeah, programmers suggest.
Yeah.
Birdie is going into the hallway, and as
I'm
you
going in this
move
one.
deeper into the West-Tek facility, you can hear humming coming
Oh.
from this side of
Humming?
the facility. Yeah, like
I'm gonna steal this shit in here. What's going on with this
Not
door?
machine
Person.
humming, just people humming, not machine humming.
both.
Oh.
Okay.
Coming from the hallway or from the room?
From this side of the facility.
Oh, this side. Okay, I'll go the other
Yeah.
side. Okay.
So, this is West-Tek, a West-Tek facility, which is like a technology center. So you, being not a brotherhood, might find some interesting stuff here. I want to bust this
Yeah.
fucking door open, David. Why is this door not open?
Well, you want to open that door?
Aye.
It's locked.
Well, I never said. I didn't ask if it was locked or not. I said I want to open
No.
it.
How would you like to open it?
So, is it lockpick or can I break it?
You can do both.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I don't know if I've got any lockpicking skill, you know.
I
Don't
don't.
you just have to? I mean, I don't think I've got it, but I think I've got the abilities
got-
that would let me do
I've,
it.
I've got two in lockpicking actually, you know.
Oh yeah, I've got a 2 because I've got the same.
What's your perception?
7.
I've got 7 and 2 as well.
Yeah, we're the same.
Have you got any bobby pins?
No. I
Neither
don't
have
think
I.
so.
We've both got the exact same roll on it. Do you want to do
I
it?
think actually
I'm gonna like, come on,
Leo.
you Jesse, just take some drugs and punch it, and I'm gonna give him some random.
I think
drugs,
Leo has
and
the
he's-
best lockpicking skill.
Wait, she
to
said
be
she was.
honest.
Wait.
I have a
Martin,
multi-tool.
Martin
I
said
have
she was.
3 lock picking.
Oh, okay.
And so Leo, on your
Oh,
character
okay.
sheet, you see like
What-
shortcuts for
What drugs?
the
What drugs
skills
did you
that
give
are-
him,
special
Martin?
skills that
What
are
chems am I
connected to
getting?
that. So
I just put my hand in your pack and pick any drugs out and give them to you
Right,
to solve
okay.
whatever the problem
Let's
is.
see what
So-
I'm having.
Yeah.
Roll the dice.
If
Yeah,
you
I
cannot
do
roll the dice, and that's whatever you have to take.
3
Um,
on lockpick. So I think.
Yeah. plus your perceptions, because there's per written after behind
Yeah,
it.
and perception. Perception is one of my.
Yeah, so that's a 9.
It's
Right.
decent.
Total.
I'm going to take some buff out and then just break it. Watch this. I'm going to take one buff
Okay.
out, and I can reroll 1d20 on all strength and endurance tests, and I get +3 max HP.
Because this is a security door, it's gonna be a difficulty 3 for you to break this down.
That's fine. So I take a buff out. I get +3
I'm
max
sure,
HP.
I'm sure Leo will have picked it by the time he's buffed out.
What are you
But
gonna
it's in
use
front
to
of it.
break it down, Oliver?
I don't know where do you put temporary HP on? Temporary.
I don't think you can.
New effect.
You
Here we
need
go.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you want to try to lockpick it just first before breaking the door down? Like, or just an excuse to get drugs, I guess. Suppose it's an excuse.
Yeah,
It's
it's
an
just an
excuse for
excuse.
He wants an excuse.
I'll just make a note
Alright.
saying I've got
Alright.
+3 HP. That's fine. Okay, so what's the difficulty?
It's gonna be a difficulty 3 because it's security door.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy some action points off you. So give yourself 3.
Okay.
And what was it? Strength and unarmed.
You can choose which. Do you use your arms? Do you use a weapon? Do you use? Depends on what you want to use to break it down.
Well, I've got my strength melee weapons is better than my strength unarmed, so I'll do that.
Okay, so you're using your baseball bat or your tomahawk to break it down.
Yeah, and I'm rolling 5
Then
dice.
you can use a melee weapon.
As he's getting ready to make all this noise, can I just have an eye stalk wrap around the corner just to see what's around the corner? It's a little late now, but
So you hear
Hang on, I
the noise
I still get to reroll
coming
one.
from that room. Okay, Oliver, you break down the door with ease, and Edna,
Jeez
you hear
Louise.
the noise coming from this room.
okay.
Yeah, I was like seeing that this room because I figured that this is a reception and
Yep.
maybe some documents around here to just see if I can see if there is anything important to know about this facility.
Okay. Right. If you enter this room, you would find that most of the files have been destroyed by the ages. So not deliberately, but they have just been like touched by water and mold and everything, and they're just gone. But you do find what remains of a Programmer's Digest book.
Okay. That's that's one of the magazines I know, right?
That's
The
a
books
magazine,
and
yeah.
magazines from Fallout. So, I pick it up. I guess, I'm interested in technology.
We'll be adding that to your character sheet. By the way, one important thing about your character sheet, you always have to, when you want to make adjustments to your character, you need to go to the right tab, Actors, and find your token. So don't just press the token on the map because that's a different one. You always have to go to the
Oh.
right tab, Actors, to make adjustments in your character sheet.
Okay, so that's gonna be
Oh.
right click.
Leo, did you know on Foundry you can just press C at any time to open up your character sheet?
Okay, I didn't know that myself.
Game changer.
didn't know
mate.
that
I didn't know
myself.
that. Oh my
game,
goodness, that's
game
so nice.
changer, mate. Game changer.
That's a game
Uh,
changer.
Just because I mostly run games, so I have multiple characters, so I don't have
Yeah.
a character sheet.
It's a
So
game changer when you're a player. If you can't find your character sheet, you don't know where it is or whatever,
Yeah.
you just see.
That,
and there it
that's
is.
a good one.
So,
So, how do I? Oh, you already added it for me. Okay. So
Yeah,
does
it's
this
in your
have any-
inventory.
Does this have any effect on my character? Like,
Right. You can do, with a book, you can do two things. Either you read it and you can use its knowledge throughout the entire scene, which is pretty much like a part of a session. Or when you level, you can choose to make it a perk, because every level you get to choose a perk. Instead of a normal perk, you can choose to consume one of your books as a perk.
Yeah. And
So-
when you say use the knowledge in the scene, what that entails?
So it's like an Leo. It's much like an old school D&D scroll, whereas you can do one of two things. You can either learn it or use it as a one-off. You can use it and burn it. You can use it and burn it, and it lasts a scene, which can be part of a session, depends what you're doing. Or you can,
Yeah.
when it's time to level up, you can take it as a perk. Only some of them
All
are
right.
particularly good, and you would want to take it as a permanent perk. Most of them you'll use as a one-off.
Are good for consumption, yeah.
Burn it.
Oh yeah, I'm
burn
seeing
it and
it
use
now. I'm seeing the effect now because I was like thinking back. Sorry, I was thinking back Fallout where you use that to
level up skills. Yeah.
No. I see the effect now. I see it has an effect now. Okay, yeah. I
So
get it.
a scene, for example, would, for me, exploring this entire building would be a scene. But the moment you guys leave and continue the other stuff, then the scene would be over.
Okay, I will just grab it, and if we get some hacking, maybe I will use it, or maybe I will keep it.
Okay.
But this is okay. I'm going to grab it. So no files or information, not anything else here.
Well, I come in and I'm like, Remy, look, come over here. Come see this. And there's some shit over in this room I want you to see.
Edna, I'll just quickly pop to Edna before we're moving on to that. Edna, what are you doing?
I'm just, once again, just trying to verify what the source of that sound is, especially since we're making a lot of sound right now.
So you're peeking into the room, right?
Yeah.
You notice another
With my
Mr.
eyes.
Handy floating about by an operating table, and on the operating table there's a super mutant with multiple tubes and incisions, tubes running into his body, pouring in green liquids.
I'm gonna greet him.
Hello there. Have you been sent by West-Tek?
Greetings. No, I have not. I'm here with my charges. Do you have a map of this facility?
A map of this facility. I'm afraid you will have to visit the administration for that. They probably have leaflets for tourists. If you are a tourist, of course. Then again, are you a tourist? Because tourists are not allowed on this facility. Are you a visitor from the government, perhaps?
Our last interaction was with the Legion. They would be the
Legion?
ruling government body.
I have no record of this Legion.
They are not formally recognized.
No, I am afraid I do not know this Legion, and they are not recognized. You are not sent here by the U.S. government and by the federal departments.
This guy's pre-war,
energy.
Birdie. This guy's pre-bombs.
Yes, he is. The Federal Department of Energy fell approximately 400 years ago.
Ah, truly.
And you see part of me glitch as I get that time very wrong.
Truly, have I been continuing my work for so long?
I'm gonna take the time to now look over at the super mutant.
He appears to be breeding and undergoing FEV transformation, and as you look closer at the super mutant, you notice that he's wearing Legion armor, or what appears to be remnants of Legion armor.
It appears that you have been conducting your programming. That is admirable.
Yes, indeed. I am supposed to introduce test subjects to Strand. I cannot disclose more, I'm afraid. I am certain you do not have the proper clearance.
I have observed your work in the field. It is successful.
It certainly is.
Quite
They have
temp-
come to call me Father, though I'm a doctor, so I would prefer to be called Dr. Father.
I'm quite tempted
Hello,
to go in
Dr.
and
Father.
blast
I am
that.
Edna. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Salutations, Edna. Now, may I inquire why you and your companions have decided to enter this facility without proper security clearance, I'm going to assume?
They were conscripted to do so. I am merely following to ensure that they stay out of trouble. I often fail at that.
I see. Well, in the room next to here, there's an autodoc. Feel free to use it, I suppose.
Thank you, Dr. Father. I'm gonna leave
You
the
are
room.
welcome, my child.
Dr.
I'm
Father
gonna
is
come
the
out here and
best.
Dr. Father.
I'm just gonna say, Samson,
Well-
please stay out of this room. Somebody is conducting work and they do not need to be intruded upon. Thank you. I'm going to go dock.
Remy stayed behind. I did miss that conversation because I spotted a very fancy Vault-Tec security armor and helmet.
It's not
So-
officially Vault-Tec, it's West-Tek security armor, but I couldn't change the naming because in the book it's called Vault-Tec security armor.
Oh, okay, fine.
So
West-Tek.
it's West-Tek, yeah, West-Tek
Alright.
security armor.
Well, I'm grabbing it and putting it on, and maybe
Okay,
when you enter Samsung, you're watching Remy just adjusting the armor, like, it fits really fine.
I will be adding that to your character sheet now. So 1 second, armor.
I'm just moving around the
So any
different scenes
Vault-Tec
so that I
armor
can
you
show them
find here
to...
is West-Tek.
I'm moving my token around so that the viewers can see the different scenes, by the way, David.
Okay, that's fine.
I hope you don't mind.
So meanwhile, what is Delilah doing?
I think she
Yeah,
was.
where are
I
you?
kind of thought she'd keep watch on everyone, but like by running around keeping watch, like she's not just standing in one place because everyone's all over. So she'd be like, creeping around to see in case anything goes wrong.
Okay. Now that's weird. Should have 2 physical as well.
I do notice the terminal.
Yeah, there was a
Is it
terminal in there,
working?
wasn't there?
It's active and working, yeah.
I check it out
Ooh.
and looking for information on technology.
Okay. So as you approach the terminal, it appears to be locked by password. But there are 3 attempts, which means it's only a difficulty 2 to unlock this one.
Okay, let me check if Remy has any hacking. I mean,
Eh.
this is science, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
science.
David, give
Okay, he has 3,
Yeah?
and he has 10 intelligence, even if he doesn't seem to have 10 intelligence.
give yourself 4 action
Yeah.
points.
Okay. What
Alright,
have you just
so-
done, Oliver?
Sorry, I'm doing a medicine check on myself.
Okay, great.
But I don't
So-
I don't have any ranks in medicine. Does that mean I don't get any better?
You automatically get 2, I believe. Let me
it-
just
is it
quickly
2?
grab my cheat sheet. Hold on.
How injured are you? I have a stim pack.
Only a little bit. Nah, not enough to waste a stim pack on.
Healing,
Okay.
healing, healing.
That's
1
why I was
second.
just doing a medicine check on myself.
You'll heal a number of HP equal to your rank in medicine, so
I've got no ranks in medicine.
you do nothing. Let's say you heal 1, just for the sake of it,
No, I
because you got
can
a
eat.
1.
It's okay. I can eat some food.
Okay. So, Leo, you're looking at a computer. Do you know the system with the difficulties?
No.
No.
The
Okay,
first
so
roll.
basically, difficulties range from 1 to 5.
Okay.
And every success counts for, well, it helps with the difficulty. Now, you always roll 2d20s. If you roll a crit, so that's a 1, or with attacked skill something higher, you would get, for example, 2 successes. Otherwise, it's 1 success. You can buy
Drink some
additional
water.
d20s from me or with your party AP pool. With 1 AP, you can buy 1 additional d20. With 3 AP, you can buy 2 additional d20s. And with 6 AP, you can buy 3.
Okay.
At the moment,
so,
the party only has 2 AP, though.
Okay, so I have 3 in science and 10 in intelligence.
Yeah, so that means you gotta have a 13 or lower. And because your science is stacked, if you have a 1, a 2, or a 3, that counts as a crit, so double success.
Okay, let's just roll.
And the difficulty was 2, right? It was 2. of the
You said it
computer.
was 2, yeah.
Would you like to buy an additional d20 just to be certain?
Well, yes. I want to be certain. So I will use an action point. How I
Okay,
do
so I'm
that,
gonna
I'll do
Now,
remove.
Leo,
I just automatically remove 1.
first bit of advice I'll give you about this game, and I've played loads now, is don't just use 1 action point. Use loads of action points. Use all the action points. Use millions
You
of
can
action
buy
points
AP
all the
from
time.
me, yeah.
So you can always, when it's for extra dice on a roll, you can use as many as you want, because if there's not enough in the pool, you can buy them from the GM at a rate of 1 per 1. So say you wanted to roll 5 dice, which is maximum, costs you 6 action points, and there's only 2 in the pool like that. You just buy another 4 action points from him, so he gets 4 action points, and we've got 6, and you can roll all 5 dice. You can, when it's for extra dice, you can buy the extra if you want, and it's a good idea to do it because you'll then generate more action points back for doing more things or for the next person to use. You want to be generating action points all the time, and don't worry about giving him them. It's fine. Forget about him.
Yeah, forget about me. Just give me AP.
Give him loads.
No, that's not
So,
true.
are you
Okay.
gonna use one or are you gonna buy
Conservative.
more?
You should
I'm going
use
to
more.
use it all the
Okay,
action
so
points
that
then.
means that's 5 AP for me because you
The full
had
rep.
1 in the... No, 4.
4.
Because you had 2 in the bank.
That's the full rep. So that means you roll 5 dice, Leo.
So
Do I
if you
have to-
press in your character sheet the science skill, you can choose 5 dice instead of 2.
And just so you know
okay, so
just so you
5
know the
dice.
numbers. The extra dice are costing you. The first one costs you 1 action point. The second one costs 2 action points, and the third one costs 3 action points. So there are a total of 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3
Correct.
to get them all.
Okay.
All right.
So 6, 5. Let's roll. 5 dice. Let's roll.
Oh.
You got 2 successes and 1 complication. You can use luck points if you want to re-roll d20s, because a complication will, as the name says, give you a complication.
Give me
What-
complications.
Yeah.
What was his difficulty anyway, David?
2.
So you've got a success anyway, but you can, if you want, you can spend a luck point to re-roll the complication. But
How many luck points I have? I mean, is it my actual luck
If
or
you-
it's
you-
just another?
Yeah, it's your luck, and on the right side you see the luck points. So when
Yeah.
I choose you guys to recharge your luck, it's coming back. But
so
Remy only has 4 luck, so
it's-
when I
it's-
choose for recharge, it's only
it's-
4.
it's not like Call of Cthulhu, where if he asks you to do a luck roll and you've spent some, you're rolling from the lower stat. You'll still always roll from the higher stat.
Yeah.
But you've also got a diminishing pool of luck points that you can spend on things that is equal to your luck stat.
All right. So and it refills after a
When I
session or
choose.
so.
Yeah, when I choose to.
When you choose.
Also,
Okay, I have
a
my
lab
4 luck
coat.
points. I'm going to.
Wait, a lab coat, which I think you've got. If you were wearing your lab coat, and David might be nice and say that you've got it on over your stuff.
Yeah,
If
you
you're
can
wearing your
say
lab
you
coat,
wear your lab coat.
A lab coat gives you a reroll on science. Is it science tests, David? Science and medicine?
Science tests, yeah. Just science, I believe. Any intelligence-based tests.
So you can automatically
Also, but
reroll one of them with a
by
lab
the
coat.
way, let me double check this. Programmer's digest. No, it's if I fail.
Yeah, you've
No,
not
so
failed.
it's- we haven't gone.
But what
into that
I'm
yet.
saying
So I'm going to.
is you don't need to spend a luck point to get rid of that complication. A
No,
lab
because
coat
you have a
gives you a
lab
reroll
coat.
on that.
And your
Do I
lab coat
have-
allows you 1 reroll during a scene.
Yeah. Do I have one where?
And I'm gonna be nice and say that Remy put it on when he started hacking.
Okay, so how do I use it?
You just
You just press the 20 and then the reroll button.
Okay. Reroll
there you go,
3 successes.
and that's an
Great,
extra
so you
success.
generate an action point for the party, and you manage to unlock the computer. And I'm gonna show you what it reveals.
Yeah, the extra successes
So-
turn into action points for us, Leo.
You are seeing, so I'm opening this for everyone, but you start looking through the security computer and you find a lot of info. Now, the 2 most important things are the first security lock is about entries into the facility, and you notice that the 15th of October 2077, a contamination has been detected in the facility, and after that all records have been completely wiped from the system. So after that there isn't any more record of who enters and who leaves the facility. The second security lock you're seeing is from the 20th October of 2077, talking about a missing piece of industrial power armor that has been stolen,
Ooh.
and the chief of security, D. Olsen, is re-engaging his security staff to focus on recovering that piece, and only 1 officer will remain on watch in the containment area because of this. Because it's vital that it's been found. So do you see the info?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I just gave you a quick gist of it because I'm not going to read all these entries like people entering, people leaving.
Samson doesn't care.
Okay, while Leo is hacking, is someone else doing something?
Can I
No.
open one of the doors?
I assume
Oh,
Leo's
yeah,
character's
sure. So-
taking the stuff from that room because I don't fancy it. I'm gonna have a look in this. This seems
Oh
to just
yay,
be a bathroom.
makeup! I'm gonna get the makeup.
Yeah, so you find a cosmetic
that?
case inside one of the toilets,
Classy. Very
and I'm gonna
classy.
add it to your inventory.
Very
Basically,
nice.
that's a personal trinket. You can use personal trinkets to recharge a luck point.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
And I'm gonna give that to your character sheet. 1 second.
Ooh, another
I kind of want
terminal.
to put. I kind of want to put eyelashes on Edna and make her like slightly more feminine as a robot.
I'm also pink. So it would match
Yeah,
very
so
well.
give you the eyebrows and maybe some big lips.
I'll wait till Remy comes out again because I'm going to show him that there's another terminal here. I'm not interested in the terminals, but I know that Remy is because the Brotherhood of Soil loves to read.
So, Delilah,
Oh,
you
shit.
find yourself a good cosmetic kit, which now helps you recharge a luck point each scene or each session. I think Oliver is each session or
I think
each scene.
I think they might be per. I'm not sure, but I think it's per scene. The
per scene, yeah.
trinkets, I think
Okay, so you have the kit for that. Do you want to do something else, Delilah?
Oh, no one's in a fight or anything, are we? We're just kind of all exploring. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm happy just wandering around, checking rooms out.
All right. Anyone else?
When I see Remy, I'm going like, Remy, look, there's another terminal in there, big guy.
You read by this room at the door, there's a sign reading Dr. A.R. Keen, Site Director.
Interesting. I'm just going to check that terminal. I'm not totally looking for information from the Brotherhood of Steel. You are mistaken, Samson. I'm just doing this for personal interest.
Brotherhood of Soil, that's what you call the farmers, remember?
Exactly. I'm just a farmer with an interest on technology. So, let's check the terminal. Is it password protected too?
It's also password protected, yeah.
Well,
There's
And
chems
it's
for
once
that,
again
Leo.
going to be a difficulty. No, this time it's going to be a difficulty 3
There's chems for
Alright,
that.
because
So,
this is a site director.
And how many action points do we have?
We have one, but you can buy them, remember? Also, there's chems to make you smarter. Take chems. Chems are good.
Oh yeah. I can go over 10, right, with the chems.
You can go what?
Do I have mentats?
You can take mentats.
Oh yeah, I have mentats. Okay, I'm gonna take some mentats.
What is
'cause
it?
I think this is
Remind me what
important.
Mentats does. It should say if you click on it. It's like an intelligence reroll or something.
Yep, I believe so. So, if you take your mentats, you can just consume them, and then the chat will tell you that.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
reroll.
I don't see them in your inventory. Oh no, I'm in Samson's inventory.
I'm going to do that.
Okay,
before
so
I did that.
I can. Okay, I can use the mentats. Yeah, to reroll. Right? Yeah, actually, so I'm going to just roll. We have an action, one action point, right?
Yep.
Sorry, how do you buy action points? What do I have to pay for action points?
You just tell me that you want them, and I'll
Just like
and
that.
I'll add them. Yeah, and I will add them to my character sheet as well because I'm also getting action points for this.
Oh, because you can. Okay, I get it. You can use action points against
Yeah.
us.
Basically,
Alright.
you're your GM for that stuff.
Also, yeah, so the GM action points, he has no cap. He can have as many as he wants. Ours are capped at 6 unless somebody takes inspirational, which puts it up to 7.
Unless
you're-
everyone takes inspirational.
which can put up to 10 if everybody takes it, but my charisma's not high enough.
Well, you
So
know
are
what?
you
I'm
just
gonna...
going to use your mentats, or are you going to buy
Can I do both?
You can do both.
You can do both.
Well,
you can
I'm
also
going to buy actual.
you can also wear your lab coat. You can stack all the things with this game, Leo.
All right, so I'm going to buy the action point as recommended.
Okay, and you are consuming a mentat?
Do I have to consume it first and then re-roll? So if I don't need to re-roll, then
Then you
I
just
wasted the mentat, basically.
Yeah, if you don't
Well,
need to
this
reroll,
is for
then
an
you just
entire
don't.
scene.
Okay, perfect. So just I'm going to pop a mentat and buy action points to roll 5 dice, just to be sure.
All right, so
So
All right.
we had
are
one
giving me
already took it away, so we're giving you
5.
5. Yeah.
give me the sweet action points.
All right, let's.
I look
go.
at
Let's-
birdies looking like they're like all these action points.
Don't worry about that.
We're gonna regret this once we start. the
I'm
fight.
just going by the. I'm just following the experts' recommendations.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
You're doing well, Leo. There you
All
go.
right.
See?
10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
Success
You
there.
generate
wait.
2 AP because the difficulty is 3.
You've got 3 re-rolls. Re-roll the 17, Leo.
Yep.
For those that are just listening right now, I just want to point out the Overseer's AP is 53.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Well, yeah, we started being
53?
silly.
Leo, just
We
click
started being
the 14.
we started
I
being
ro-
silly, and now it's
I
got
roll,
our
roll
hand.
again.
Oh, you did re-roll it and you got a
No.
14. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah, I re-roll. So I'm.
Okay.
I have-
You managed to hack into Dr. Alan R. Keen's computer, which is the site director of this facility. I'm going to show you guys whatever is on his computer, and this time I am going to narrate.
Cool.
So there are 2 different communications you can find on a computer that are important. The first is a back and forth messaging between the West-Tek Regional Administration, so this facility, and the Southwest Liberties Coalition. Dr. Keen, we are requesting clarification regarding the recent erected quarantine fencing surrounding the ancestral land of the Tohono O'odham communities. Reports indicate that access has been restricted without proper federal transparency and that residents have been displaced under unclear circumstances. We are particularly concerned about the classification of the zone as biologically hazardous. Without publicly available data, we request the immediate disclosure of the nature of this quarantine and the impact on its civilian population. Respectfully, Southwest Civil Liberties Coalition. To which Dr. Keen responds, to whom it may concern, your inquiry has been received and reviewed. The quarantine zone in question has been established under federal biohazard containment protocols, and all actions are taken in full compliance with government directives. Any claim of displacement are exaggerated and reflect a misunderstanding of necessary containment procedures. Let me be clear, this is not a matter for public debate or activist interference. The individuals formerly occupying the area have been relocated in accordance with federal guidelines, and any suggestion otherwise is a kind of alarmist rhetoric your organization seems to specialize in. I would strongly advise that you refrain from inserting yourself into matters beyond your understanding. Your tendency towards ideological grandstanding may play well in pamphlets and protests, but it has no place in operational science. Signed, Dr. A.R. Keen, Site Director, West-Tek. To which they once again reply, Dr. Keen, your response does not address the lack of transparency or the reports of restricted movement and armed enforcement within quarantine perimeter. We are also in receipt of testimony suggesting that individuals within the zone have not been relocated but rather contained. We request clarification. And a final reply by Dr. Keen to these activists. Your persistence is noted. You are attempting to frame a controlled scientific containment zone as some kind of humanitarian crisis. It is not. It is a necessary measure taken to ensure public safety. Frankly, this line of questioning seems less like concern and more like the usual pinko handwriting that prioritizes abstract rights over actual security. The world we operate in requires decisions that people like you are neither equipped or are willing to make. There will be no further disclosure. If federal authorities deem your organization worthy of additional information, they will contact you directly. Until then, I suggest you return to your petitions and slogans and leave the real work to those capable understanding it. So basically, it's a back and forth exchange between an NGO fighting for the rights of the people on the native lands and the director of the West-Tek facility. A second mail is far more interesting, as the sender has been completely blanked. Your request has been reviewed and approved. An EXC-17 unit shall be at your site at ETA 12 hours. Prepare to receive EXC-17. Any further contamination shall result in personal consequences. You are warned. And this was sent the 16th of
it's a few
October
days.
2017.
It's a few days before the bombs, like a week before the bombs.
Yeah, exactly. And so are the back and forth, by the way, about the quarantine zone.
Yeah, I noticed
It's
as
also
well.
a bit before the bombs.
Question. So, do I, as a member of not a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, do I have any idea of what an EXC-17 is?
You may roll me an intelligence science difficulty 1 for that.
All right, so I roll science.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
You've got one, but remember your
Okay,
lab coat.
great.
You've got a free reroll on that 19.
Lab coat is only once per scene, apparently.
Oh, right,
but
okay.
he did take
He's got
Mentat, so
Mentat.
he's
I
allowed to
did take
reroll.
a mentat, so I can reroll.
Reroll
19.
19, yeah. Oh.
Oh
Oops.
no.
Oops.
You
What
rolled the
happened?
19. You rolled the
What kind
19
of
and a
awkward?
20.
Awkward?
Oh well.
Alright, let me get creative here. You
Take more
realize
drugs. No, I stuck more drugs in him and see if it helps.
you realize that the EXC is a power armor model, but you believe that it's a very wasteful one and it consumes fusion cells faster than a normal one.
Okay, I don't want it. I firmly think it's a waste of time.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
Quick question,
Meanwhile-
David. Are we doing scavenging rolls for this whole place at the end? I take it, or are we just doing it
I
bit by
actually
bit?
placed all the items
Oh,
on
you've
the
just
ground
placed-
in this map.
So is that just a labelled item? So we don't need to worry about scavenging
Yeah.
rolls for it? Okay.
Exactly.
Hey,
Not for this place.
hey,
at
Edna,
least.
what have you got going on here? I heard you talking to someone.
You were talking
Yes,
to someone?
there is somebody conducting work. Please leave them alone.
Well, a robot.
Yeah, and you notice the robot overlooking a super mutant in development on a table with a lot of tubes inserted into its body.
Somebody literally doing the FEV mutation on a person to turn them into a super mutant. Are you going to stand
Yeah,
for that,
and-
Remy? You
Yep,
need to go in
and
there and
he's
massacre
wearing
him.
Legion armor, or what remains of Legion armor,
He's a
because it's
super
been
mutant.
mostly ripped apart
So-
with the guy
He's a
growing.
super mutant and legionary. You hate him twice.
So you should just let them be.
No.
I have not left. I haven't gone too far from the door, just
I'm
FYI,
gonna-
because I don't trust them. to
I'm
not
just
go
gonna
in
go in
there.
and ping a couple of grenades in the room and shut the door again, I think. Let me have a look and see if I've got any grenades.
I'll snatch you by your collar, Samson. I will snatch you by your collar.
Nah, you will not.
Unnecessary.
You will not. There's no need.
Grenades are expensive.
Ah,
Grenades
it's
are
fine,
expensive.
It's fine.
We need to talk about resource management.
No, I'm good. I don't think I've got any grenades.
So this guy is
We have-
creating
We have
a super
legitimate
mutant?
threats we have to
Yeah.
protect.
You would assume that he's creating a super mutant, yeah.
A legion super mutant. I mean, they're
Aye.
making like legion soldiers super mutants.
No, I
That
think
guy-
he just kidnapped a Legion person. Like he just abducted a Legion soldier.
So we need to kill
And
him.
is just using them for the experiment.
No.
Why?
Okay.
I think. We
So what
should-
do you do about the situation?
I'm going to kick in the door and kablami him.
The door's open.
Right, well, hang on, because I've got some buff out in me. I'm going to see about a wee cocktail. Hang on, see what other drugs I've got.
We got all of
I
the drugs
say-
between us.
I say that I'm not gonna let this guy create a super mutant.
No, neither am I.
we have
Neither am I.
enough-
Remy, the process
Legion-
is already completing. We can
Okay.
request that he no longer makes mutants, but this particular one seems to already be too far gone.
I'm slamming a psycho
turn-
as well.
Excuse me. All right, I'm going back into the room, Remy. I mean, Samson, you have to shoot me first. Excuse me, Dr.
hello,
Father.
madam.
My charges have a line of questioning for you. Do you have time to answer those questions?
Absolutely. The process still takes a few hours anyway, and I have just to oversee it. And then the
There's
subject
also
will
another
be
one named
escorted.
Remy.
What?
Oh, escorted. Okay. No, keep
Yes,
going.
then the
Escorted
subject
where?
will be escorted to the containment area, of course, for proper
So you have more
investigation.
of those?
Well, there are many, yes.
Fuck this shit.
To be clear, this one here is called Remy. He is not one of my charges.
Yes, that's the spirit, Leo. That's the spirit. This is the Remy we want to see, folks.
I mean,
Well,
Birdie, if you thought Chris was bad, Leo's like twice as bad. So just saying.
He's creating super
I
mutants.
have a question.
I'm going
Oh,
to blow him away.
Sorry, Dr. Father, but this is going to be your last super mutant.
How so? Are there no more subjects?
That is
Oh, no,
correct,
that's-
Dr. Father. Remy,
there is
can you
still
please explain the geopolitical climate right now?
Like, just we need to disassemble this robot now. Destroy it.
Also, here's another fun thing
Who
about
is with me?
here's a fun thing about Fallout, Leo. Combat initiative starts when somebody decides it starts. If you deciding you're starting, you are first, and then it goes into
let's
order.
start. No, it's because there's not going to be no more doctor, and I just grab my laser weapon and shoot the fucking robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
You may do an attack roll, so that means roll your energy weapons first.
Energy weapon.
Or like your weapon itself, actually, just your weapon, because that
Oh yeah, I
automatically
literally go.
fixes it.
Okay, yeah, weapons. Beam
Now-
focuser, laser gun.
Hold on, I'm going to explain zones. So
Wait,
every
you took
weapon has a
Psycho?
range.
I took some psycho.
So every weapon has a
I'm-
range, and your laser weapon has a range of, let me just look,
Close quarters.
close. No, medium, it seems.
Oh well, it says. Oh yeah,
If
oh
you-
range mediums,
Yeah.
Okay.
So the zone you're in is a close quarter, and the next room, in this case, is a medium range. So you're in ideal range, so that means it's just a difficulty 1 based on the defenses of the enemy.
Okay, so.
So you just have difficulty 1 to hit this guy.
Okay, I have my beam weapon is 3. My perception is 6. Should I get more action? With how many action points do we have?
2.
Just buy them all, Leo. Buy them all.
He has 53.
Full spend for a full
53,
send.
actually. Well, I will. I'm the new player here, so just tell me that it doesn't matter that the overseer has
It doesn't matter.
53 action points.
Doesn't matter if he's got 553, Leo. Full spend for a full send.
He said it'd tap out at like
Well-
100 and it resets. If we get to 100, then it goes back to 0. So
No, that's
Leo,
not.
I want to
I'm
point out
ready.
that Oliver is speaking as an overseer. Oliver is speaking as someone who runs Fallout games.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
The overseer.
I'll get up to 100. I'll have like 90 action points as the GM and still not be able to kill the PCs. Don't worry about what he's got. Yeah, it's fine.
Right. Well, I'm going to buy action points then to get. I'm going to waste this.
How many are you buying?
I'm going buying all of them.
All of them,
Yeah.
so
That's the
that's
spirit, Leo.
4,
So he gets another 4.
and you may roll 5 d20s.
All right. So 5d20s, and I'm shooting my laser gun.
Yeah, first you roll the weapon, perfect, so that's 4 successes, so you means you generate 3 AP. And now you may roll the damage.
Now, before you roll
Okay,
damage,
do
Leo,
I-
before he rolls damage, can
Yeah.
I advise you of a rule as well? And sorry it's like this, Leo, to interrupt you constantly, but there's always
Fire rate, yeah,
there's always a rule to remind you of with this game.
there is.
Look at the fire rate of your weapon. That number is how many extra bullets you're allowed to add to this. If you want to add extra bullets, you
Okay.
can if your gun has a fire rate.
And it's additional d6s for
Okay,
each bullet.
I have fire rate 2, so I can add an extra
So you
bullet
can
or
add,
2.
you can add
Two.
2 extra bullets with a fire rate.
If
of
you
2.
waste 2
So
more
how
ammo.
do I roll damage? Just click on the damage button, okay,
Yeah.
and it pops up. Okay. Oh, I can get extra dice 2 then.
Yep.
Okay, let's roll. Oh no, actually, I can select the fire rate, like 2.
Yes,
Yeah, so
that's
2.
it. That's it.
So
But
no
that
extra
means you
dice.
waste
just-
3 ammo.
It's not a waste. You spend
Uh,
3 ammo.
No, you spend 3 ammo, yeah.
No, actually, so I select fire rate 2 and then add 2 extra dice, or just
That's automatically does
Select
it.
fire rate
Yeah.
2 and it'll automatically add the dice for you.
all right. Let's go then.
And then, Leo, if this combat persists, there are also perks you have that you can do during combat.
Yep.
Didn't see anything. It didn't roll.
No?
Check for a pop-up box. Just make sure there's not a pop-up box.
Yeah, there might be a wee pop-up box somewhere.
Verifying.
Can you try again?
All right. Fire rate 2.
You
roll.
did lose the ammo, so that's weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't lose the ammo. Oh, yeah, because I had 19.
Oh, that's
shots.
weird. Where is it?
I didn't see the roll.
Oh,
Now
There we go.
Oh, now it's
there
now we
you
have
go.
to
go.
know.
So you
7.
do 7 damage with piercing. Piercing means you ignore armor for every Vault Boy dice you have. So
So you got 1 piercing, so you
You
ignore
do-
1 of his damage reduction.
you do 7 damage on its torso, and because there's more than 5 damage that goes through thanks to your piercing, this thing has an injury now, and its torso is injured and it starts leaking fuel. But with that,
Remy, that was unnecessary.
Yeehaw!
Combat
Here we
begins.
go.
Absolutely necessary.
Love it, Remy. That's the spirit.
and I'm gonna, for some reason, the clean suit is also joining in.
Yeah, I've been running around looking in the rooms and I found a clean suit. Can I take it? Because that's the room I'm
Yeah.
in.
I'll add hazmat suit to your inventory,
Straight.
Yeah.
and then we're starting combat. Because Delilah, you suddenly hear a gunshot coming from the corridor somewhere.
A laser shot.
A laser shot, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll move towards the noise,
Okay.
which I would imagine. I'm just gonna be able to run on. I guess that'll be
You
it for
can
me.
sprint with a
Yeah.
two
You can,
actions,
so you can move 2 zones.
you can get to this zone. Yeah. With a major
okay.
action, you can sprint over here.
Oh, sweet. I'll do that because I guess. Okay. Yeah, and
No,
yeah,
you
Brew
can't.
will
No,
do
you can't
the
go over the
same.
line. You can only go to there.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, at least you guys can hear me coming closer. Yeah.
Next up, it's Dr. Father, and he looks over at Remy with his 3 eyes, and he immediately darts forwards.
Where am I?
Protect West-Tek resources, and he's using his buzzsaw.
God,
And I'm gonna spend. Let's see. I'm
you
gonna
can
spend
20.
6.
I love it, Leo. I love that you're just attacking shit. We've got another murder hobo in the group. So that's
Jeez,
3 out of
this
4
one.
now.
And you have a defense of 1, so that does mean I hit. And with melee attacks, you can use action points for additional damage. So I'm gonna use 2 AP for additional melee damage on this Mr. Handy.
One
He does-
defense?
Yeah, a 1 defense means the difficulty to hit you is 1.
Oh, yeah, not
Yeah.
armor.
In the
Okay.
ideal range. So if I were, for example, to attack you from a long range with something and my weapon isn't long range, the difficulty increases.
Okay,
so-
get it.
I do 5 damage on your right leg. You better have some armor there, otherwise you're down.
Oh, well, I did find armor, but I don't think it had any pants. Let me
It's
check.
a full seat. It's
a
full
full-
suit.
It's a full suit.
Well,
Yeah.
I do have armor. It's against melee. I have
Yeah.
2 points of armor.
Okay, so that means you take 3 damage.
It's me next.
that's gonna be Dr. Father's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna step in here so that I'm in the
Alright.
same zone. I'm gonna spend 1 action point to take a second minor action, and I'm gonna aim.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim
Alright.
at Dr. Father, and
Yeah.
I'm going
Maybe
to.
Remy should know what aim does. So aim is a minor action you can take, which allows you 1 reroll when you attack.
So I'm gonna use aim,
I'll just
and
send you the cheat sheet.
I'm gonna give you 1 action point because I'm gonna spend 3 to get 2 extra dice.
So I just put the cheat sheet in the chat for you, Leo. What were you saying, Oliver?
I take 2 action points because I've bought 2.
Okay.
Where's my close range gun? It's this. So I'm rolling 4 dice. Pow. So
Well, that's 4 AP for the party.
gain 4 AP. I'm going to. Why is the damage button not there? Oh, it's because it's here.
Oh, I forgot to roll my damage that I took from the bleeding torso. So I'm just quickly gonna do this. 1 second. I'm gonna roll for you. Okay, so he took 1 damage from the
And
leaking
I've got.
torso.
So I've got 2 from fire rate, and I've got 2 from psycho. Oh.
How would you finish this robot off?
As it finished,
Oliver?
I'm not going to spend the luck. So it also spread. Well, that's spread, so it goes blam, and the damage hits him in 2 zones, 2 body parts. Did it roll which? It didn't. It did. Hit him in his thruster. So
Right leg.
I blew
Yeah,
his
in the
thrusters off, and then he just dropped. And as he drops, I blam him in another body part. And it's just a case of blowing him away. His legs go out from under him. He spins to the fall to the earth, and I blast him again on the way down
And
with a combat shotgun.
Dr. Father falls down on the ground, and the light in the tree of his eyes disappear
Okay.
as the robot lies there.
I'm going to spend 2
Correct.
action points.
Commission it.
I'm going to spend 2 action points and do it again. And I'll spend.
Are you?
Aye, and I'll spend 1
Poor
more
thing.
and shoot the super mutant.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I spend 1 more so that I can roll an extra dice. But I've got action boy, so my difficulty is only 1. Wait, is he prone?
The super mutant is basically incapacitated and stunned at the moment.
So I've got difficulty 0 to hit him. I'm not spending an extra
Yeah, it's
dice then.
difficulty 0. Okay. You generate 2 AP, and how would you finish off the super mutant?
I just blast him. What did it say? In his right leg. I blow his leg off.
Okay, so you blow off his leg, and suddenly the monitor on the table he's on goes like beep.
Dealt with.
Well, that's another dangerous technology.
And combat ends.
Decommissioned.
Good job, Remy. Good job.
I'm starting to like you more and more, Samson. You have
I'm starting to like you more
Right
and more,
way.
Remy. Yeah, me and you are gonna get along a lot better than we were. I like the new
You see,
Remy.
and it's like raising a hand, and it's raising a hand to bash Remy, but then as Samson says he's starting to like him, she just slowly lowers her arm.
well, if I understand correctly, we have a whole bunch of other things like this to decommission. So let's
Meanwhile,
find them.
Delilah, as these guys were up to no good, what did you do?
Well, I was just running. Would I have heard his name? Like Dr. Father? Because that's a weird name.
Yeah, you would have heard that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, is that like Sister Bride? Because I've been one of those. You know, like we have 2 names. They're strange. So,
I love Dr. Father. He was quality. I'm glad we killed him.
I feel like,
Rest in peace, Dr. Father.
can you like,
Could have got more information from him.
can you shove your little
I got the
USB
information I
inside
needed.
there? Yeah, put your USB in his socket and you can download shit,
Download
right?
his information,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Do
You
your
can just
I
I'm
got
not
some
a
help.
hacker though. But it might be protected by. Listen, if I get a virus from this,
Yeah.
I mean, there's clinics we can take you to if you feel bad after.
Yeah,
so
I've been.
just try
There's a virus clinic. Trust me, I know where it is. I go all the time.
You want to
Oh,
gather
yeah, there is an
information
outlook
or
here.
salvage him.
Make sure you use a clean cable. Don't go raw dogging it with them.
I will attempt to gather information.
Okay, you may give me a science difficulty 2, Edna.
Okay, science. Just looking to see if I have any perks that can help me. I
Can
don't
robots take drugs? Because I'm
know.
pretty sure
No.
there's one that's helped you concentrate, right?
Nah,
Oh,
robots
okay.
can't benefit from food, drink, or chems.
No.
So I'm pretty sure we've got something that'd help you.
All of my perks are just meant to keep you two alive.
So because of
We are a walking
That's just one
pharmacy.
success.
robots have a couple of quick benefits because they don't need to eat and drink, but also they can't get benefit from eating and drinking, and they can't benefit
Yeah.
from chems. They don't need to sleep, but they can't benefit from chems. They're radiation and poison immune. They've got a lot of going for them, but a lot of restrictions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like if I get hurt, somebody has to fix me. I can't fix myself.
Okay, so you got just one success, Edna. You have a feeling you can't get any information out of this guy.
It is password protected.
We can use him for parts, right? I'm guessing robot.
Yep.
Robot
If you
insides.
give me a
are
repair
quick.
check difficulty 1.
Looking at his buzzsaw.
He's good at repairing. Actually, I think I'm okay at repairing stuff.
You've got
right?
a broken buzzsaw, haven't
Get
you?
that buzzsaw.
Oh yeah, I'm good at repairing stuff, so I can do it.
If
Yeah,
you
my buzzsaw got a little patched up, but I wouldn't mind having a backup just in case it
Backup
breaks
one
again.
would be good, yeah.
I got 4 successes, so can I transplant it to
Very nice.
Edna?
I was going to allow that. So basically, Edna, you get an additional buzzsaw. Should something be wrong, like you get the parts to replace it, because your buzzsaw is broken or fine at the moment.
I think we had the mutants fix it a bit
Mm-hmm.
because I see that it's back. I see you put it back
Yeah.
to normal.
And you guys find, you may roll me, well, Delilah, you may do this. 3 combat die, just do like a gun bash or something, and that's the amount of
Okay.
uncommon materials you get from this guy. No, common materials.
Okay, so 3 gun bashes.
Character sheet's got a new section for these as well, which is very handy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So, and then 2 more.
just one damage die. So
Oh,
3
okay.
damage
So
die.
automatically go away.
There's an add button,
Um,
you should be able to add one.
Okay, yeah, it was just doing it.
Does this get any of my hit points back?
Nope.
Okay.
It won't let me. It just is locked on 2 of them. Can someone maybe roll a dice for me? Because it won't let me do it the easy
There we
way.
go.
Okay.
You find 2 common materials from this guy. And because you rolled an
Sweet.
effect, let's say 1 uncommon as well.
Nice.
Okay.
There's an actual place on your sheet to store these now, Martin. If you look on
Yeah.
the gear section, bottom left,
Okay.
it's got materials.
Oh, I can see it says miscellaneous and yeah, materials.
Yeah, materials is added now,
Okay.
which is handy.
Okay.
Right, behind you, you see another door and there's a sign reading IT department.
Anyway, I remember that Dr. Father said before we decommissioned him, he said something about an autodoc being around here because I'm pretty banged up.
Well, here's the thing. We can... Somebody who's got some ranks in medicine, somebody can heal you up. We don't even need to spend stim packs. You
I
can
can
also...
right. Edna's the healer.
Yeah, I can heal you.
Yeah, Redna can heal you. Also, you can drink water and stuff at any time and eat food at any time, and these give you hit points back as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can give you 2 carrots. I have all this food on me.
Oh, I have food. I have bramming meat. Is that raw? Well,
I don't know.
Yep, it's clean.
I drank some water earlier just to get 3 hit points.
I'm going to eat bramming meat.
Okay.
Can be cooked to produce ribeye steak.
Oh wait, no, it's raw. I thought you said Brahmin
Oh,
milk.
no, no, no,
Brahmin
no, no, no.
meat, it's raw. So you
Okay,
shouldn't do that.
No, yeah.
That's-
No, you,
okay,
you
a
can
simple-
you can just take my food because I
Alright.
have food specifically for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Or you can do
Miss
medicine
Edna.
checks. That's always possible.
I can also do a medicine check. Can I do a little medicine check on him to help as well?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna give you 2 carrots anyway, Leo. So you have 2 carrots now.
I have 5 health. Okay, and food.
So I'm gonna do a couple things.
There's things we can
Right,
do
do a
about
couple
that.
things
There's
to
lots of
eat.
things we can do about that.
Okay, so I have 2 successes on my medicine.
So
That means you succeed. Leo doesn't have an injury, so
that means you gain
oh,
2
no,
action
he has
points.
an injury. His left arm is injured, so either you can heal him, or you can mend his injury.
What you can do is you can mend his injury, you'll gain 1 action point, and then just do it again.
Yeah.
To give him some
Mhm.
hit points.
Okay, so I'll mend his injury then.
Yeah, okay. Because you mend his injury, do you have any medical items like your you have a first aid kit, so that means
I
he
do have a
also
first aid
heals 2 HP.
Okay.
So Leo, you heal 2 HP, and your injury, if you go to your character sheet, you see with the status that your left arm has been injured. You can just click it, and then it's patched up, which
Now-
means
All right.
like this.
And now, Birdie,
Yeah.
you can just go and do that
Oh.
again, and your difficulty is 0 now. And he will now get, this time when you do it, he will heal hit points equal to your ranks in medicine. Plus
Yeah.
2. Plus
Okay,
2
so
because
it's
of the
just another
thing.
medicine roll.
Just do the same roll again, and he now gets your medicine rank plus 2 for this. So,
Well, I
Another
did
2
get
successes.
2 points this time, right? 2
Yeah.
points.
so hang on,
Alright.
hang
And
on. So you gain 2 action points. What's your ranks in medicine, Birdie?
AP is full.
My 3.
So you get 5 hit points back, Leo.
Yeah, Remy's healing 5 HP now.
All right, so I am up to 10 now.
And she can do
And
that over and
basically-
over again.
Leo, your left arm is injured, which means if you take damage on your left arm again, the injury reopens. You have to sleep for it to finally be healed entirely.
All right.
Or use a
Okay.
medicine kit. Like the doctor's bag, I mean.
I don't have anything
Yeah.
of sorts.
Okay, Birdie.
How many more hit
So-
points do you need to be full?
3 more points to be full.
Did you eat the carrots?
Oh, no. Yeah, I have the carrots, but I haven't eaten them. So I'm going to eat the carrot then.
Yeah, take a seat. Take a seat. I pat you on the top of the head.
It says I am already full and cannot eat anymore.
Ah.
When did I eat?
You can only eat so many
Or you
times.
can just automatically do
I have
it.
no idea.
You can just automatically do it. So you heal 3 HP,
So just remove 1 from your inventory and heal
Yeah.
3 HP.
but the carrots are irradiated. So I'm gonna roll you 1
No.
D. 1D
See if you get radiation
D6.
poisoning.
to see if you get
Is
radiation.
there a better food I could give him? I have a noodle cup.
He already ate the carrot though.
Yeah, I
Okay.
already ate the carrot, to be fair. So, but
Okay.
I'm full. I'm at full HP then.
Okay. No effects. You don't take any radiation.
Yeah, it's just a little radiated carrot, an everyday thing these days.
Okay, what do you guys do next now that Remy's all healed up?
I seem to have some marker on my token. I don't think I should have any
No,
conditions.
I don't know how to remove that actually. I'll just remove your token and bring you back.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell the guys like I found, because there were some rooms near where I found that suit that was there was computers outside with locked doors, so maybe they're like fancy. You know.
Ooh, drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see this.
Oh, an IT.
I stick that right in my pocket, David, as soon as I see it.
Okay, you're getting a Calmex.
We can open the door.
Put that
Oh,
up to 2 then.
another terminal here.
I'm adding the
gonna-
Calmex to your inventory.
Oh, I
I'm gonna
already
go
had
to
one. I
terminal.
just made my number up to 2, David.
Okay, great. So you're as the door read, you're now in the IT department, and there's a computer, and this one is locked with a difficulty 3.
Is my mentats still in effect, right?
Yep. And you
Yep, they are.
still got a lab coat as well. Which means you got 2 free rerolls on any science, any intelligence test.
2
Martin,
free rolls.
As
Okay,
you
so
look
I-
at this door, you notice a legionary, but I'm gonna let you discover that after we hack the computer.
Ooh.
Fair enough. I mean, I didn't go in the room. I just like looked in. So
What are you
I
doing,
actually
Delilah?
go
What are
in the
you up
room.
to?
Okay, so Remy, how much AP are you using?
Well, I don't see how many action points do we have now.
We have 6.
6.
We're full. Use them all.
All right, use them all.
Do you see the AP at the bottom, by the way, Leo?
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that now. I
okay.
just
Okay.
I
Part
just
AP
noticed
is
now.
us.
Okay. Yeah, so we can only get up to 6, so.
So yeah, okay, I'm going to use all all of them. So roll science.
Yep, and it's gonna be a
5
difficulty
dice. 3. I have 2 free rerolls then with mentats, okay, and the
Yep.
other thing, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the lab code's only
Uh,
once per scene, so you can't use
Oh,
that
right.
anymore,
You've
but
only
you
got. Sorry,
can use the
Leo, you've got
mentats.
1 free
Oh.
reroll because of the mentats.
Well, I'm good. Just do it.
Yeah. There you go. You already did it.
Hey.
Reroll the 16
I
anyway,
want
because
to ro-
it's a free reroll.
yeah,
So
let's.
you spend
what-
6
Look at
AP,
these rolls.
but you're getting 1 AP back. You unlock,
Get 2 back.
you're getting 2
Another
AP
success.
back. You unlock the security department computer. No, not the security department, we already had that.
IT.
The IT department. I'm gonna make it your character sheet now. Hold on. Ownership, I mean. So now you're all able to visit. See this? Okay. You are noticing you are opening the IT department's computer, and there are 2 tickets which take your attention. The first one: I have once again forgotten my password. Please reset it, or send the current password to my office as soon as possible. I have several reports that need to be filed before the end of the week. IT response: Doctor, as previously explained, passwords cannot be transmitted by mail or delivered directly due to facility security regulations. However, you should find your password waiting beneath your favorite pastime during the midday break. Please do not submit another ticket regarding this matter. Signed, R. Treneman, IT Department. And the second ticket: Equipment EXC-17 excavator suits. Issue right arm assembly repeatedly jams during operation. The right arm locks up intermittently when extended, requiring manual resetting. Problems appear to be getting worse with each reuse. Reply: we're the IT department, not maintenance. Ticket sent to the proper recipient. Signed, M. Moss, IT department. Status transferred. Follow-up maintenance. Right arm actuator inspected. Found significant corrosion around hydraulic coupling. Replacement part requested from storage. Until repaired, EXC-17 is not to be operated.
Is that a wee
And the-
IT crowd reference with the boss? With the guy being called
Those,
Moss?
both of them
Awesome.
are the IT crowd characters. So
Also,
Treneman is the Irish guy,
Treneman.
and
Is that
Moss
the
is the
Irish
other
guy's name? Is it?
Yeah.
A good show.
I love my little references.
That was a fun reference.
Blame it on the Irish.
Blame it on the Irish. So yeah,
Again,
that's the
it's
info you got from
XCC.
this.
I mean, it may be wasteful, but still it's technology and it's a power armor, so we have to find this baby.
Hey. What's my
All right.
sister up to?
Meanwhile, Delilah, you opened up a door and you notice like a room where a lot of skeletons lie, and they're all wearing like these patient garb, the patient robes that you usually have. And there's a legionary tied up to one of the benches, and he's looking very injured.
Weird. I'll go in there then if
You're
there's no one else around. So he's tied up.
Are you gonna fuck with him or
And
just
he
kill
looks
him?
over at you. He looks
Oh
over at you.
no! You guys are doing. You guys are fucking taking tickets from the IT department. I'm gonna maybe torture this man.
He looks over at you. Oh, hey, are you the rescue party?
He's like, it depends. It's like, what's going on, sexy? It's like, don't tell my brother that I'm here with you. He might get upset.
And he looks over at you. You're a woman. Go away. I'll wait for a proper rescue party.
Oh.
I'm gonna just glide right past him. He's not gonna live long.
I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him in the balls and just watch his eye line as it happens.
He looks close to death, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, you just walk by and see Delilah kick him in the balls. Okay, we keep.
And he
we keep-
screams in pain, and he starts cursing you in Latin.
I'm gonna take his pants down and just leave him there. I'm like, haha, perv,
Okay.
have fun being rescued like that.
In that case, I am going to be adding the legionary leg armor to your inventory.
Sweet.
You give it to
I
Remy.
just,
Yep.
okay. Can I wear armor upon armor? Like I have.
No, you can't wear
no.
armor on top of armor, but it might be better than what you've got.
Oh, I'm gonna gag him as well. I don't want him screaming like after this.
Just
like,
kill him.
try
It's
and
not
tie
easier
some-
to just kill him.
Just kill him, aye.
He's a fucking legionnaire. Boom! Ready. He's dead.
This is more entertaining for her.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
He's a
want him
fucking
to be.
legionnaire.
I mean, I kind
So
of
you
want
have
to
his
take my.
pants in your
I kind of want to
inventory
take my panties off, put them on
Just
him, and then
for the
when
record-
the rescue team come in, they'll be like, "Oh."
For the record, Leo, we do have one ally. We're allied with La Luz. That's it. Everyone else we hate. Brotherhood, fucking Legion, fucking...
And La Luz is
everyone.
like an organization liberating slaves.
Everybody else, fuck
And
them.
also, the Legion tried to kill us.
Yeah, fuck the Legion. We're
I
not
mean,
loyal
can
to them. We don't care
can we
about
in-
their laws.
Can we intimidate him though? Like if he's being an asshole, I'm still trying to intimidate him to find out, why he's captured. Can I slap him around a bit?
Sure. Just tell me what you want to do. And what info you
Slap
want to get out of him.
Well, he's captured. There's loads of dead bodies around. I'm sure these guys have told me about the weird robot. So I'm
The
like,
dead bodies are environmental skeletons though, so they have been there for
oh, they're not like. Yeah, it seems weird that he's here alone, right? So I'm gonna
Mhm.
try and find out why he's here.
And how would you like to discover that? You just stole his pants and you attacked him.
I mean, I'm just flirting with you and see if it works.
That's not gonna work, definitely. He will continue
Well,
correcting you in Latin.
I'm just gonna keep slapping him. Like, just keep slapping him. So, like, the equivalent of intimidation.
You
I
may
guess.
give me a charisma unarmed check. Difficulty 3, because you're a woman.
Okay, so charisma, and what's the other thing I'm doing? Unarmed. Oh, okay, let's have
Yeah.
a look.
And by the way, for the people who don't know much about Fallout, Lord of the Legion is very anti-women.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I've got any drugs that I can take to help me be more aggressive.
Yes,
I need something to put my. I need
He
something
just
to put.
looks at someone popping drugs to start hitting him.
It's going to be
Yeah.
the third person
Let's
on
see
chems. I love this game. I love chems.
Well, I need strength for this. So which would be the best one to make me more
Buff out.
bulky? Because I've
No,
got
actually,
buff
it's
out.
going to be a
Let's have a-
charisma unarmed.
That's
Or
charisma.
strength, you can
Oh.
choose. That's fine.
Oh, okay. So I probably. Oh, okay. And I don't think there's any drugs that make
I
you
can give
more.
you a switchblade, but I don't think that's what you're trying to accomplish.
No, yeah, I guess it will. I won't. I mean, I'll maybe get the drugs out, but I don't take them. I just make. He knows that I take drugs, and that should scare him anyway. That's what I'm going for. Okay, let's change this to charisma. Ooh,
Oh, God.
No, it does not go
Ooh.
well. Goes very
Nope.
badly. Can I use a luck point to get rid of one of the complications?
What
You
a
definitely can.
roll!
You can use
But
2
that's-
luck points to get rid of
I
both.
think. Yeah, I'm scared he's gonna like explode or something. Let me have a look. Where's my luck
There's a
points?
thing I keep forgetting, by the way, Martin, because of our backgrounds. Every time you fail a test, every time you fail a test that's not a tagged one, he gets an action point.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 luck, so I can, so I'll use 2. I guess that leaves me with 3 left.
Okay.
Okay, but I can't, the screen's different on this one, so I can't, like, reduce it. Or I can reduce it, but I need to remember I've got 5,
In your
right?
character sheet, yeah.
There is somewhere it says luck score top right.
It's at the top. Oh, I found it, so if I do it on that, but not on the other one, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll do that, so then I can re-roll, right?
Both of them, yep.
Okay.
Can't do any worse.
I got 2 successes!
successes, nice.
You are generating.
All right.
No, you're not generating. You hit him a lot, but he refuses to.
With 2
Tell you anything.
successes?
It was 3 because you're a woman.
I put my beard on then, because
The ruse won't work. The ruse won't work.
Fair enough.
Come on. I already know what. Probably he's here because he was
I gun bash
next
him
in
for
line.
an extra action point.
Let's say, can I gun bash him? I'm in there
Sure.
with her, so
So
I see he's like slap him twice.
Takes 1 more damage.
you. 1 more damage. He looks close to death as you hit him, but he's not telling you anything. You gotta roll higher for that.
No bother, mate.
Birdie's got like a chainsaw.
Here's the
He's
thing.
chopping arm off
He's
or
tied
something,
up,
right?
so 0
I'm gonna
successes.
kill him if I do that.
He's tied
Yeah,
up, so
to
0
hit it, 0
successes
successes.
is enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. I already know why he's here. He probably was
Right, you two are gonna beat him to death
Nine.
before he says anything.
You bash
Yeah,
his
and
head in and he dies.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
He's just a legionnaire, and also probably he was in line for the doctor's office. So
Exactly.
Is there anything of use
Leo,
in this
Get his
room?
medication.
Leo, it's like you've
Any
been playing
tools
with
or
us
anything in
from
this room?
session 1, mate. You get it. He's a fucking legionary. Just that's it. That's the spirit.
oh yeah, I mean, why bother with asking him questions? Probably he was going to be the next patient for the doctor. So
Any gear
Oh,
on
yeah,
him?
yeah. If he was tied up,
Curiosity is
that's
a virtue. Curiosity is a virtue, should be fostered.
which reminds me, we need to find a bunch of freshly created legionnaires, super mutant legionnaires.
Is there anything on this guy,
This-
David?
This,
If you hadn't killed Dr.
what?
Father,
Is there anything on
you
him?
would have told us where they were.
Well, we can just search
yeah,
the old-fashioned
he-
way.
He no longer has pants, but he still has the rest of his armor, of the
Yep.
Tucson Garrison armor,
I'll give it to Remy.
and he's got a machete, a javelin, and a bolt-action rifle.
What's the ammo? I'll take the ammo. Other people can have the rest of the stuff if they want.
The ammo is 308.
He doesn't have any energy ammo because I'm seeing that my best weapon skills are big guns.
I don't
energy
need 308.
weapon.
Shall I add everything to the group inventory?
You can do that. I don't need
Yeah.
the 308.
Okay, the group inventory should be accessible for everyone. Is that so?
Where do we find it? Group inventory.
It's
I
in
found it.
the
I found it.
players.
Where's that?
If you
on
go
the
to the
sheet, or-
players tab, you can on the right you can find
Oh,
it.
okay.
Listen, there's some frag grenades in there. I am having those.
And Oliver, you may roll me 3d6s to see how many 308 ammo you find.
Okay, hang on 2 seconds because I'm taking these frag grenades.
Okay.
Oh, group inventory. I see.
Did they
it.
go? They did.
Weapons, combat rifle. Yeah, I don't have because that's
What
small
was that?
guns.
Sorry, what was our
Yeah,
rolling, David?
3d6s. Alright, so you find a total of 7 308 ammo.
Okay, I'll have to put them onto my sheet just now.
And it's put in. Okay, you're gonna put it in your sheet? I'll take it out of the group inventory. in
Wait,
that
no,
case.
I don't. No, I don't need 308. Actually, I don't need 308.
Okay. Then it's in the group inventory. You can just drag and drop from the
Yeah.
group inventory, by the way.
There is
Yeah,
shotgun
cool people over
shells
to
with
these
45 though.
There's two
Hold on.
computers near me if people want to look at them
Yeah.
as well. When people open with the inventory stuff.
So, as they are looting the Legionary, you notice two computers. One, this door reads maintenance, and this door reads storage, but like storage of like chemicals and such, hazardous storage, let's call it that. And this computer reads that there's a containment breach inside of the storage room, and it will not open until it's resolved. And this one is locked by a password.
Oh,
Can I type in passwords just on the very off chance that they're really that stupid?
You may roll me an intelligence science difficulty 2.
I really want to get this. Okay. What is it? Intelligence, science. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm okay
where's
at
the
science.
cafeteria? Wait, where's the cafeteria?
Nah, I got 0 successes.
You
Oh, step aside.
have 2 chances left on the computer now.
Wait.
Sweet, I'll
There's a
do-
password. There's a password that's like in a public spot.
Okay, I guess I'll leave. I don't want the computer to lock, then I'll leave it in case we actually
Oh,
find the
remember,
password.
this will be the
Yeah, but the
password
ticket-
for the doctor.
Yeah, the ticket
Yeah.
said it was in his the place for his favorite pastime.
Dr. Vorn,
know.
I believe, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know
is
if
it
that's eating or pooping. It's either eating or
It-
pooping. It's one of the
Oh.
two.
is it makeup? Did he like to wear lipstick? Because I found makeup in the toilet.
You can.
I checked the bathrooms.
This door reads Dr. Vorn, lead scientist, by the way.
Oh, that might be his office then.
Yeah, let's give him that one.
So probably the password is for the terminal in his office. Is the door
I don't-
unlocked?
It's locked.
So would the office be where his favorite pastime is? Because that's
No,
what the ticket response was. It's located at his favorite pastime, his favorite noon pastime, which is either
Did it say
cooking or eating.
under
It has to
some?
be.
Did it say under something there, or did it just say?
Under his favorite pastime, but we don't know what
okay.
the pastime is.
Could be the
But
library.
Yeah.
I want to pick lock. I have a bobby pin. I want to lock pick the door to enter.
Okay, it's a
and try to
difficulty
find
2
out.
to unlock this one.
Okay, I'm going to. I suppose that I have one bobby pin. I suppose that if I fail, I break the bobby pin, right?
Hmm.
So I'm going to use all the. I'm going to use. I want to buy action points for this because I want to make sure I use
Okay.
the bobby pin right.
So you're giving me 3 AP and
Yeah.
expending 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, great.
I'm going to go to the lockpick. 5 dice. And lockpick is perception. Okay.
Yep.
Just roll.
You generate 2 AP and you
Yeah.
unlock the door.
All right.
Yeah.
You notice on his table a Geiger counter.
Okay. I pick up the Geiger counter.
I'm going to be adding that to your inventory then.
Oh, there's another
Anything
computer.
else?
And there's a computer on his desk.
Okay. I suppose that is password protected.
Yeah, and
We
you
need to
see
find the
that there's
password.
only 1 attempt remaining. So
Ooh,
this
ooh.
guy has typed in multiple wrong passwords.
Yeah. So, is there anything in this place that indicates what that pastime could be?
Yeah,
You
is
may
there
roll me
memorabilia?
A
book?
perception
Might be
difficulty
library. Might be the
2.
library.
Perception survival difficulty 2. Actually, everyone
Survival.
can do that. Everyone can do that, but individually.
Perception survival.
Okay.
How can do that? Because survival is endurance. So
Right
can
click
If you
it.
right-click your survival,
Right click.
you can change the special skill.
Okay, right click survival, use perception.
Yeah.
Just roll.
Oh, good job,
Shit.
Delilah.
Nobody
I
notes.
got two.
I got one. No, I got one and Delilah got 2.
Yeah, but it's a difficulty 2. So
So don't I get
Delilah,
it? Or
you're
Oh,
the only
okay.
one who notices a lot of coffee stains on the
is the computer against women too? Is it like
No, it's not.
uh-oh, no, for
You notice a lot of coffee stains on the desk, Delilah.
Okay.
Coffee.
I mean, I'm gonna confirm
Is
with everyone.
coffee is coffee a pastime? Like
Maybe.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people
for
consider.
paper pushers. Yes.
Some people consider coffee a hobby. Some people, it might be shitting. It's his favourite pastime if he likes loads of coffee also.
Is it?
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
the kitchenette? Where's the kitchenette?
You start
I
looking for
think-
the cafeteria.
I think we
Birdie.
should risk it. And type coffee in.
This will take
This
2
just fine.
seconds. That,
yeah. In
Bird.
fact, I
what's
prefer.
behind the store?
Okay. Well, can I? Yeah, I guess I could. Well, how about I try coffee on the other computer because that's got 2 chances left. So I could try coffee on the other computer.
I don't
I
think
know.
it's the same password.
So
Yeah.
basically, Birdie, this room reads medical. This room reads medical storage. This one reads security
Those are
chief.
good.
Then a bathroom
Okay.
sign, and then you see cafeteria.
Cafeteria. Unlocked?
So,
Yeah.
excuse me, David.
Yeah.
You said that these doors that have terminals. At the,
Yeah.
What they are? What do they say?
This one reads maintenance, and this one reads storage hazardous materials.
Samson, mac and cheese.
Birdie,
Beer.
as you
Look,
enter
I
the
love mac and cheese.
cafeteria, you notice a coffee machine and then various mugs with every employee's name on it.
I go to his mug.
So you go to the mug of Dr. E. Forn, or Dr. Forn, and underneath the cup, you find the password Rebecca.
I take that and I hustle back to Delilah.
I'll grab that beer and the mac and cheese.
Okay, I'll be adding that to your inventory,
I've already got beer on my inventory, so I can change that to 1.
and then the mac and cheese.
I don't have any, so you can just add it for me.
Yeah, David. I want to make the most of this mentats I just
Sure.
popped. So I want to try and hack the maintenance terminal to open the door.
Yeah, this
I'm
one's
assuming
maintenance.
the terminal. Oh, this is the hazardous material. Sorry.
Yeah,
The hazardous
and
materials.
that one's displaying a message that it's under lockdown, and unless it's purged of contamination, it remains under lockdown.
I'm going to maintenance then.
Okay, maintenance is difficulty 3.
Okay, I have a main that's still going. I'm going to buy. Well, how many? We have 2. I'm going to buy again action points, full action
many?
points to
Full
use all
action
of them.
points.
All
Okay,
of
so
them,
that's 4 for me.
because I want to make sure this works. I have a free reroll for the mentats.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, let's go. All right, 4 successes. We're going to reroll that 19 with my mentats. There you go, 5 successes.
You generate 2 AP, and you are able to unlock the door with the computer.
For some reason, David, I wasn't
Okay.
able to add the Blanco mac and cheese to my sheet. It didn't let me.
Do you have it now? Because I should have added it to your character sheet.
It doesn't see it.
It's there, under the beer.
Nah, it's not showing for me.
That's weird.
I'll just trust you that it's there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to close my
Because
character
your
sheet
beer's
and
also
open
a
it
0,
again.
so that should be 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I see
Leo,
it now,
you
I see it
unlock
now.
the
Just
door
have
of
to
the
close my sheet and
maintenance
open it again.
area.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, this is okay. I unlock the door. What
As
is
you
this?
open the
Let's-
door, you
Oh.
notice a repaired piece of power armor,
Ooh.
an arm piece, and it's the one you can assume is being talked about in the maintenance ticket you saw in the IT department.
It does look that it has been repaired or it's being
It's been repaired. It's been repaired.
Okay, if it is repaired, I grab it
I'm going to add that to your inventory.
because we have a power armor frame.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
So,
anything
Remy...
else here?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. Okay, jackpot, guys. We have our first power armor piece.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Delilah. Edna comes rushing in to the office with the password. What do you do?
I'm gonna to very carefully read out the letter so I don't mess it up.
You type
I'll spell it out.
R-E.
I'll spell it out.
You unlock Dr. Bourne's computer, and I'm going to give you guys ownership, and I'm going to show the sheets, the files. The first file is of the 7th February 2077. Subject authorization granted. Initial FEV trials continue to produce the expected physical alterations. Unfortunately, the neurological response remains unacceptable. Subjects display extreme aggression, territorial behavior, and an overwhelming tendency towards violence. The transformation itself is remarkably stable. The problem is the mind. The second entry. Subject Hallow. Tucson University has provided additional information on Project Hallow, originally designed as a water-soluble chemical intended to suppress certain cognitive and emotional responses. Hallow may have applications beyond its original purpose. Our hypothesis is simple. If Hallow can dull the violent impulses caused by FEV without interfering with the mutation itself, we may finally have a controllable strain. The next batch will receive Hallow-treated water from the beginning of the observation periods. Subject 3. Integration. The Hallow subjects remained physically aggressive when threatened, but the constant hostility seen in previous specimens appears to be reduced. They spend considerably more time inactive and show less interest in attacking one another. One subject even tolerates the presence of another within its enclosure for several hours. This has never happened before. Entry 4. Trial results. The effects appear to be cumulative. Subjects receiving Hallow-treated water continue to demonstrate reduced aggression. They still possess the strength and physical characteristics we require, but their violent behavior is now considerable less pronounced. The question is now whether we can find the correct concentration. Too little Hallow and the old FEV impulses return. Too much and the subject becomes lethargic, confused, and almost unresponsive. There has to be a middle ground. Subject 5. Environmental protection. Potential. And this is written on the 15th of October. A serious complication has emerged. Extended exposure to high concentrations of Hallow produces severe neurological effects. Subjects have become confused, paranoid, and increasingly detached from reality. At extreme exposure levels, symptoms progress into profound psychosis, resembling severe schizophrenia. This may be the price of suppressing the FEV's aggressive impulses. Worse, we experienced a containment failure. A quantity of Hallow solution has entered the water system serving the Tohono O'odham Nation. The exact amount is unknown. Contamination levels are currently impossible to determine. The Health Inspection Commission must not be informed of the true nature of the chemical. Until we know the extent of the contamination, all testing involving the affected water system is suspended. If the concentration is too low, there may be no significant effects. If it is too high, we may have created something far worse than an aggressive FEV subject.
Okay. Okay, that interests me a lot when I hear Project Halo. So is there any holotape I can copy this and take with me?
Mm, let's say you find an empty holotape in the desk and you can copy the information and carry it with you. Let's say you have a
I
bundle
do
of
that.
them.
And
Okay.
is this so the date? Is this from like a long time ago, or is this like weeks ago?
A few days before the end of the world.
200 years ago.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
So
Oh, this explains the thing with the indigenos, the reservation. So, wait, I wasn't here back then. So these pacifist super mutants, they happen to live. Where did you say they live? The pacifist.
The good
super
mutants.
They're not far from here. They're in the
Yeah,
desert.
they're like Native American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They live nearby.
reservation.
Yeah.
Oh,
That. Yeah.
near the reservation. What would have been.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that explains a lot. And these guys were like pacifists in the way that normal pacifists, or let's say two pacifists, or two.
No, they're just basically
pacifists
they're,
in
they're basically
yeah.
friendly super mutants. They're super
normal.
mutants that don't go around killing people.
Yeah, they're just normal.
They just live in peace
maybe-
in their own
maybe-
little settlement.
Okay, so here's Remy thinking. I mean, above the table, this is Remy thinking. Well, maybe this is Project Halo, and it succeeded because there is a settlement of super mutants who live perfectly in peace, and this is big.
Yep.
So I grabbed this information and stash it in my inventory for later reports.
Okay, great.
to the Blur.
What else do you guys do?
Oh, what rooms have we not been in? We've not been in this room. What did this one say?
Well,
That one
in the
is
I want to go in the maintenance room.
hazardous storage or something. I don't recall what I said earlier, but
Yeah, I
basically
think you
it's
said
locked
that.
hazardous materials, and
Hazardous materials, yeah.
the computer is reading that there's a containment inside and it needs to be cleared before the room is opened again.
How can we clear that? I mean, there should be some kind of control room or something.
Well,
It doesn't say anything about the
some-
nature.
there's probably some
Just
sort of
contamination
ventilation
of the
process that
hazard.
needs to be activated.
So maybe we need to pump or drain whatever.
And you guys check this computer where I am, right? Did you check this one before when I was?
Yeah, they
somewhere
did.
else? I thought that was the one they checked out.
So it says containment. Like, there might be some creature in there. I want to listen at this door, David.
There's no noise coming through the door.
Okay, what would it take to bust the door open?
It's a heavy steel door, so it's gonna be a difficulty
Ooh, what
5
did
if
I
you want to
find?
break it down.
Oh, I found blood. I found loads of blood for. I don't know what that's for, but I'll take it.
Is there
glowing blood.
anything in the maintenance room that would be useful?
No, basically just let's say 2 common materials.
Hey, David, give yourself 4 action
this
points.
is the outdoor.
Okay,
There you go. Did it.
okay. You break open
Uh,
this door.
I'm on buff out. Is that
And
not a reroll on
immediately-
strength? Hang on.
Oh, what
So-
the hell is this?
You succeeded, Remy. You break open this door, and immediately a whole breeze flies over you, and you have a feeling that you start hearing things around you, like
Oh.
noises from the past.
Oh.
I hear Remy break down another door. I realize the door he broke down. I'm rushing over to Remy and I'm trying to get him out of there. Like physically grab him and get him away
Remy.
from that area.
You see a giant super mutant rush towards you.
Whoa, what's going on?
Where? He's coming
It's-
from where?
It's right next to you, Remy.
How? I was moving.
No, not Remy. Remy, I mean Samson.
Oh, next to
Oh
me.
yeah, I was
Oh,
walking down the
excellent,
hallway.
excellent.
I was about to say, like, no idea where Remy is. Okay.
He ran past me, so I can't see her either.
It's right next to you, Samson, the super mutant.
Oh, is that not Edna's token?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You hear a lot of
Very
noises
poison
from your
bitch.
past, Samson.
I'll blast it.
And okay, go ahead and roll your damage. Your attack roll.
Is it in close range?
Yep, very close.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Oh shit.
Give yourself 6 action points.
Okay. You generate. You generate 3.
I'm spending a luck point to re-roll the 20.
Okay.
And I'm rolling the damage on that. Plus 2 more from Cycle.
You do
13 spreading ones.
13 damage on Edna's left leg.
On Edna's left leg.
Yes.
So I have a +2 for my plating.
It's piercing.
Is that 11?
What do you mean Edna's? I
Oh,
just
okay.
shot Edna.
You see a big super mutant in front of you. And
Samson, be calm. Come here.
you notice
keep going.
Edna, her thruster, because you only have 10 HP, right, Edna?
Oh crap! So I watched that from afar, from the hallway. What's coming down the hallway?
Yeah.
And I,
You
I
don't see
that.
anything. You don't see anything. You just see Samson shooting Edna.
No.
Well,
And-
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I see him shooting Edna, and I. What the hell are you doing?
Edna, you take 13 damage, completely breaking your thruster. You fall down on the ground prone. And Samson, suddenly your vision starts to clear. You notice that you just shot Edna.
Oh shit.
And behind you, you notice in this storage room, broken Project Halo vats. And I think that is where we might end today's session.
You
Wow.
little rapscallion.
What the
You little
fuck?
rapscallion.
Oh no.
Wait,
I mean, I'm just happy it didn't happen to the fucking dog, because then I would have been like, I'm out. If
Are
that
you on
had been
0 hit
dog-
points? So you're making the death saves next session, Birdie.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh.
Dave, did I mark my sheet right for
You
my
son
leg
of a
injury?
bitch,
Did I
David.
mark that right?
You marked it right,
Son
yeah.
of a bitch.
Okay, alright, just making
And
sure.
me and
Well,
I can't
you
even.
decided
What
to
did it
break
say?
down a room with chemical leaks.
Yeah.
It's like,
Why
I was
would you
looking
do
away-
that?
I was looking for a way to drain the room. And,
All of you have no
Nice.
patience.
Very nice cliffhanger. Very, very nice cliffhanger. So find out in 2 weeks, viewers. We are back. I know it was 4 months, but we are back, and we will be back in 2 weeks
Yeah.
with another one.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't worry. This time I'm really happy to be
Welcome
here,
back,
guys.
Leo.
Don't
It's
worry.
good to have you
Wait, Remy, as long as he's alive, then I will create another character.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh my god, I can't believe you made me do that to Birdie, David.
You did that to
You
yourself.
broke down a door to a poisoned room.
It says hazardous materials.
Well, find out
It's
in 2
poison
weeks, viewers,
for
'cause
you humans.
it's bedtime for us humans in real life, so we'll
Yeah.
find out in 2 weeks.
Indeed.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you for joining
No
us,
problem
Leo.
at all. Loved it.
Thank you, Martin and Birdie.
No,
That was fantastic. Viewers,
having
thank you for watching. We are going to be back in 2 weeks. I'm RxOliver. That's Martin, Birdie, Leo, and David. War never changes. Good night.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.